It's been nearly 7 years, so we started discussing around this solution in 2018. We went into the market with our version 1 system, I can say, in 2020. And then we kept adding new features on it.
And what have you seen in that time since 2020 in terms of the change in the kind of market adoption of AI technologies? As I mentioned earlier, like some companies have, gone down the NLU route in the past, and they've got NLU-based IVR systems. They've tended to work fairly well for things like simple tasks like routing, but some do have like more end-to-end self-service options available and stuff like that. And then, of course, you've got the traditional press 1 for this, press 2 for that, DTMF kind of like IVR systems. What have you sort of seen in the market over the last 5 years in terms of adoption of both machine learning AI solutions and also Gen AI solutions? Is the tide shifting, or are things happening slower than we might expect?
The things are moving slowly. I would say people are still using traditional IVR systems. The reasons being they are easy to implement, easy to maintain. And as I said, generative AI is relatively new technology. I think we are in the first wave of generative AI, and implementing a solution on top of generative AI takes a lot of time, money as well. You have to make sure you have enough data to train your generative AI system before you can use that in the production. So mostly, I would say people are still using traditional IVR systems, but the shift I see from traditional IVR system to conversational AI systems and then generative AI systems. So, to your viewers who are not familiar with traditional IVR system, conversational AI-based IVR systems, and generative AI-based IVR systems. Traditional IVR systems are menu-based. There is a structure behind it. When you dial a number, you are greeted with a message, pre-recorded message, I would say, with the options. And they would ask you to press something or say something on a call. So that's your traditional IVR system. Conversational AI-based IVR system is like they ask you to describe a problem, and then you describe a problem within a fixed set of words. I would say like 2 to 3 words, basically. For example, you dial a banking number, and they ask you to talk about your problem, and you say, stolen or lost credit card. So that's your conversational AI-based IVR system. Once you are happy with conversational AI-based IVR system, you should think about moving to the next generation system, that is generative AI-based IVR system, which is more natural, human-like conversation, and you can talk about your problem. You can ask open-ended questions when you are dealing with generative AI-based IVR system. You will be routed to the correct department in a really quickly, so the shift is happening, but as I said, that's gonna take some time. People would want to try the conversational AI systems and then generative AI-based systems first, get the feedback. If it is working fine, then move everything to generative AI-based IVR systems.